How a mission starts does not dictate if God is going to finish it. Grace and peace, everybody. Welcome to Sabbath School Study Group. My name is Chris Bailey. This is a new 5-part series. We are on the road. We are in Wewoka, Oklahoma for the Oklahoma Conference Camp Meeting. And it's been a blessing to be here. And so why not get into the word right here? In fact, when you think about where we are, we're on a campground, and this work started with a mission, a call. And sometimes when we think about how things end, in a victory or a win, we think that it was always pretty from the start, but that wasn't the case in Exodus, and it may not be the case for you even now. Because in Exodus chapter 5, when Moses began and he approaches Pharaoh now, finally, after his calling, here comes the challenge. In Exodus chapter 5, beginning in verse number 1, afterward Moses and Aaron went in and told Pharaoh, "Thus saith the Lord God of Israel, let my people go, that they may hold a feast unto me in the wilderness." And Pharaoh said, "Who is the Lord, that I should obey his voice to let Israel go? I know not the Lord, neither will I let Israel go." One of the key words in this verse is at the very start, where it says afterward. After the calling in Exodus chapter 2, in Exodus chapter 3, in Exodus chapter 4, now we have the challenge. And as long as the call is before the challenge, we can be assured of success, regardless with how things start. Because guess what? You don't have to guess. God already knew it was going to be a rough start. Because in Exodus chapter 3 and verse 19, God says, I am sure that the king of Egypt will not let you go. No, not by a mighty hand. God is not surprised with our struggle. And it doesn't mean he's waiting for us to struggle. It doesn't mean that he enjoys seeing the struggle. He's dealing with two things here. On the one hand, he's dealing with Pharaoh's choice. But then on the other hand, he's dealing with Moses. He's dealing with us. He's dealing with people who are just as imperfect as the ones that he's sending us to. So what's going to break this? What's going to break the tie of futility? It's faith in the power of God. And it's why God leans into himself and he says, don't worry about how it starts. I'm going to finish it because I will stretch out my hand, he says in Exodus 3:20, and smite Egypt with all my wonders, which I will do in the midst thereof. And after that, he will let you go. It was not after Moses goes to Pharaoh. It was not after even the call that came to Moses. It is after the power of God steps in and intervenes that the people of Israel will be let go. This is what we have to bank our mission, our calling, our commission on. We have to start banking our success now on God's power. His power to not just see the future, but then his power to bring that future to pass. If we would give ourselves to him like Moses had to, like the people ultimately had to, we will see even our enemies give in to God. We'll see our enemies lay down their weapons and let us walk free. That's what God is able to do for those who recognize, as long as I know that he has called me and I might be facing a challenge right now, this mission, my life, my victory will be complete because of his power.